Hello, everybody. Can you hear me all right? Yeah. No. No audio yet. Oh, you can hear? Oh, cool. You can hear. Nice. All right. There we go. Here, have some drinks, everybody. Thanks for joining. This will be kind of a little bit rough and all that, but I'm glad that you all are here. I kind of want your all opinions here, so I'm gonna load up a game here. You can see how many hours we have on this game, since I don't normally show this. Um, I don't know. Is the screen audio? Is the screen actually moving here? There we go. It's so you could see that I have lots of different playthroughs. Oh, there's a little lag on here. That sucks. It's like a little delay. I wonder if I can get rid of that delay, but we'll figure that out. So I have to keep that in mind there. But anyways, what we have here, you can see all my different playthroughs. I have 7 different ones. The ones that we have for, if you want to see Hardcore Henry, like this was playthrough 7. It only has 115 hours on there. So that's different. But what we're doing right now, we're dealing with regular Henry. So here we go, 97 hours. And I've been messing with something, but since all you guys are Kingdom Come fans, you probably have a pretty good idea how to deal with this stuff. So I'm going to load up the game here, and we're going to take a lot. We're going to see. So there we go. Like 30 seconds later.
God be praised.
I wonder if I can change the delay. Start from WoW. But anyways, so you guys want to see me crash the game with how many guards are here, or not really? Let's see. I could show you. There's a room out here. Since you guys probably all seen the playthroughs off of here, you could see one room that will crash the game. Hey, how you doing, Nader? Let's see. Over here, so you can see the guards are multiplying like crazy here. There's a lot of guards. Oh dear God. But in this room right here, it's going to be crazy. Get out of the way. Go get out of the way. There you go. Okay, so you see the lag is starting to really set in. There you go. This room is death. So if we crash, I'll have to do this again. So just to let you guys know, this might crash the game. I crashed my game yesterday, so watch out. So I'm afraid to. Look at this. This is the death guard thing. And they start moving, we're doomed. Like if they go like, "Hey, you got to leave the room." Like look how many swords and everything else there are. Like this is bad. So I'm going to get out of here right now. So, yeah, how's everyone doing? But there we go. So we're going to, yeah, so while we get everyone settled here, and, you know, if the audio is good or if there's anything else you want me to kind of adjust, let me know. So we'll kind of like start the, you know, why I brought you all here, the great minds together, to figure out a real question about Henry. Because right now, Henry has about 1.5 million. So, oh, you got a question there. So, yeah, we could take a question real quick while we do this. So, I'm going to butcher that name. What's the philosophy behind choosing burger over savage? Most of the time, so I at least in my philosophy with savage is that I don't spend that much time out in the wilderness, and most of the time my fighting's always in cities, and that's, you know, because you get what, a +1 all the way together. Let's see, hold on, buffs. Yeah, so I mean right now, let's see, I think that's, oh God, showing my main levels here. Yeah, because savage you get you know, you get a +1 all around. Like speech speech is the one you want the most, but you don't meet people in the in the wilderness that often for a speech check. So I would always go with, what do you call it? Let's see, I already have it selected. I always go with burger here because you're always going to use more of it there. So go with that. There's a lot less interactions for Savage to give you that +1/+1 all around. So that's what I would go for. Oh, let's see, they got a wall there. But anyways, let's go get started on today. So what I need help from all you guys and everybody else is that what we need help is that I need to figure out how much it costs to actually build Rattay from scratch. Because like I said, Henry right now is sitting on a cool 1.5 million. And I'm figuring out, hey, how's it going? Seeing a lot of familiar faces here. It's really good. This is kind of just like a weird start, live stream just to see how stuff goes. So there's nothing planned here other than, kind of figuring out stuff here. But also, like I said, all you guys are very good at probably KCD, and you could probably tell me a lot more about this. So, because last night, what I'd done was that I was trying to figure out how much it costs for Rattay. And so far for like the basic, setup here for like just not including castle walls and like the castles itself, to buy Rattay itself with all the shops and all that, we're looking at about 500,000 groschen. That's like a cool estimate here. And let me load up a different part here when I'm back in Pritzlavitz, because hey, how's it going, Jake? Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, let's see. So when I'm back in Pritzlavitz, I started building the darn game, or building the darn village because of the, I needed to, and it's such a boring mission. I didn't want to make a video about building Pritzlavitz all over again, so I just kind of built it on the side, but I kind of want to do something that's a little bit more interesting. So what I was kind of curious mostly is that how much it would cost, and I figured the only way to adjust that is figuring out the prices for each building that you have here, and I used that for actual Rattay and building up Rattay that we have here. So, for example, Joro, no man, my pronunciation's starting to get me in trouble already. Yeah. Why do I say that? Because I have a terrible way of pronouncing things. So, and then, let's see, KCD 2 is supposed to come out the 11th of February next year, so we'll see how that happens. So, that's the plan. But anyways, so the prices I use to figure out how much Rattay costs, I've been just taking the standard prices that we have off the book here. So, for example, it's saying that, how much it costs to build the rat house. Like, for some reason, the rat house base price is 5,000 and an extended price is 9,000. So it says I haven't built it yet, which I haven't, I guess. But, so that's about 14,000 altogether. So build a host shack. Yeah, you could build a city. I wish we could build a city, Charles, but I'm figuring out right now, like, what we could, if we did, this is what would happen. Is it Kingdom Come or Kingdom Come 2? Yeah, this is just Kingdom Come 1, so don't worry. So, yeah, it's from the ashes. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so really, so it's like 14,000 there. For every alchemy bench we have, it's 800. For every herb garden we find, it's 500. So that's one thing. And every church, just as a general reference that we have in there, the church price that you have in the game is about 11,000, then 17,000 for repairs, then the altar and frescoes. It comes out to be 44,000. So I just round that up to all the way to a cool 50,000. So that is something to keep in mind there. So I don't know if that's a fair price. You guys can put in the comments how much you think a church should actually cost. But, I'm setting it at about 50 grand. Based on their prices that they have, it should be like 40-ish, but honestly, I think 50 grand would be pretty good off of there. Let's see. Then you have other things like a forge. So every forge we find, that doesn't say here because I already built it, but it costs 8,000 for a forge. Yeah, exactly, John. Like, the stables are incredible. It's probably the best improvement out of this entire thing. definitely get that for sure. I'll go through the village for sure a little bit what I built, and I'll show that. Um, yeah, thanks, Drew. This is totally on the whim. If I ever do live streaming, I'll definitely probably do it a lot earlier, like on a Saturday or Sunday, like 6, 7 a.m. on my time. So it would be like, you're probably like 8 hours ahead right now. So I'll check it out. How you doing, Vine? It's good to see you. I'm seeing a lot of good faces here that I usually see in the comments, so I always love it. So, yeah, thanks, Egg. Oh, man. You guys are making me blush here. This is why I don't have a webcam on right now. But anyways, so like, yeah, the Forge, they're 8K. And then if they're a weaponsmith or armorsmith, they're 10,000. So I wish I had like, I'll probably, when I make the video, I'll actually make a list and saying like, you'll see the full list of how I'm adjusting this. But let me know, how this, if the prices works out. So you sound more toned down live. Yeah, I think the editing part to the wired part, and also I just came off work, so I'm probably a little bit tired, but I just want to check it out, John. So it's one of those things. But yeah, so Forge 8K, 10,000 for armorsmith, weaponsmith. So it depends on the price. Bakeries, they say they're about 4,000, but with the drying shed, it makes them 4,700. I just made them 5,000 altogether. So that's most of the shops that you have, they're actually named. They're just 5,000 straight. You get a building off of there. So that's my pricing off of there. Like butcher shop, then you have the smokehouse. That's a 4,700, but I'm counting it as 5,000. So nothing a few cocktails can't. Does a gunsmith or swordsmith bring more money? There's an achievement in Steam for reaching Groschen, yeah. Don't forget about Gutenberg. Yeah, so I'm not sure. There's no gunsmith in this game, but I think you mean armorsmith. I'm not sure actually. I think with that's a tough one. I would have to look that up. I think the armorsmith's better because there's no unique weapon from the weaponsmith or nothing that I would probably use myself. So the armorsmith's usually my jam, but in this case I haven't built either. I just built the regular forge at this time. So, but yeah, stables, they said they're 5,000, but with saddler it's an extra 2,000. So that's 7,000 for that. And then guardhouse, I built a guardhouse, which sounds kind of weird because I have a guard problem already, but I just wanted to see, how much, how many guards get provided. And also there's something unique in there. I'll get to it once I get through these different prices. Hey, how's it going? It's good to see you. So guards are here. They're different. They're all right, but they have something. So every guardhouse we see is roughly about 5,000 it'll cost. It's not showing me the price right now, but that's whatever else. Archer ranges are worth 1,000, so they're a little bit different. If you passive income, yeah. Let's see. Traders, so a basic trader, just like a stall trader, they're only worth 4,000, so that's something to keep in mind. Taverns, every tavern you see, with the brewery builds and all that, it's not telling me the price here. I'm pointing at like I'm trying to figure it out, but it's 11,000 for every tavern altogether. No price is too high for us to get us to the million crash. Yeah. Well, there's also a unique sword too in the guardhouse. I'll show that pretty soon. There's only 2 ways to get this sword, and one of them is through Father Godwin, so you could figure out what the sword is. But if you ever want one, and for every bridge that you have is about 4,000. Doesn't show the price here, but it's 4,000. You can look it up. And honestly, bridges are going to be what costs the most in Rattay. It's kind of insane. So Woodcutter's Camp, I'm not even going to count Woodcutter's Camp because that's not a problem. Their labor camp, they're about 2,500. I think I got 1 cost on there for that. So labor camp, we'll just make that as usual. And then, yeah, so that's the prices there. Also, I have enough money in here after building everything. I have 165,000. So that's one thing there. So let's see. So I have gone down here and I built the guardhouse, but I didn't build anything else like too unique. Like, the city itself is kind of like blah for the most part. The only thing that's worthwhile building is the tavern to have that brewery, so you get those special brews. But everything else is whatever else. But anyways, in the guardhouse, like I said, it's actually a couple unique things I don't think you can get anywhere else. So, not this area. Oh, God. I went to the wrong spot. Back here, so you can grab all this stuff out here. So, for one, you have a wooden sword on the wall. A wooden training sword. So, basically, that's the only way you can get a wooden training sword without, like, messing with Father Godwin. He's the only other person that actually will drop a wooden training sword. If you mess with him enough, he'll drop it and you'll have a wooden training sword. They are terrible. I will warn you on there. So if you go to weapons, and I don't think you can kill anyone with it. It's like a 1-1-1. There is some other YouTuber I've seen that plays KCD that has done it before, that has tried killing people, but I think Runt was a big one. So it is possible, but it's basically you're just around just smacking people for fun. It's good like that. The other unique item that's in here, I think that's unique, is this boarhead shield. So get up, Henry. Stop being fat. Go. This is what you don't normally see when I do my edits like that. So, come on, get in there. So he has a heavy shield, but I don't think there's any other place you can actually get, the boarhead shield like that. You let me know if I'm wrong. I know you can get heavy shields, but I don't think you can get the boarhead one like that. So, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, unfortunately, you can't see it any other time. So, boarhead shield if you want. So, you get the boarhead from the armor smith if you build them. Oh, really? I did not know that. Okay. All right, well, never mind. I guess it's not unique. I guess it's an easy way to get it if you need it. So I think the only thing unique in here is basically the wooden shield, and also, not the wooden shield, the wooden sword. But there's also apparently I built the armor smith. Where's the bow at? Does anyone know? They're supposed to be the most powerful bow in the game. That if you build this. Does anyone know what that sucker's at? Let's see. Ooh, I gotta steal from my own place. There's nothing in there. What a joke. God, I don't like this place sometimes. There you go. Nope, just long distance arrows. I know I built the archery range. I guess it's over there then. Oh. You buy the bow from the archery dude. No way. Okay. Let me see if I could find him. Archery dude. Hold on.
I hope I can be of help to you.
Yeah, quiet. No, I don't want to fight. Alright. I built it. I could have sworn I built it. That's fine. We're not here for that anyways, so... More people looking forward. Alright. So, yeah, so we can mess with people like this if you don't want to kill anybody, but... it doesn't do much other than just annoy everybody, so... You know what, like... Actually... that took forever for him to register.
Quick, everyone, come here!
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry.
For fuck's sake!
You! What the fuck are you doing?
I love this. Oh, don't...
Come here, quick! Alarm!
Oh, this is great.
Help!
Hey.
Here!
Yeah, that's fine. Henry just has a defense that's insane, so there you go. Hey, guards, leave me alone. Don't do this. I only have a wooden sword, so... Oh, my God. Oh, nope, can't do that.
You call that combat?
All right. Anyways, let's not mess with all these antics I keep doing here. So, yeah, let's just continue on and do our thing, and we'll just go through there. So, there we go.
You're dead.
Oh, whoa. Oh, okay, that's the way you can also fail the game too, or fail the system if you kill somebody like that if you want it for murder. So technically, I just failed being the guy. Hey, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I don't think you can kill somebody with this
yeah.
wooden sword that's in armor like that. Like you're just painful. So, anyways, there you go. Look at this. This is like there's that. Anyways, all right, let's go load it up. I don't want to. I could just sit here forever like this. So let's go back to Rate here. So now everybody kind of knows the prices and everything else that we're kind of doing off of there. Let's go figure this out. And I want your guys' setup. That is a really good question. You know, can you multiply the guards here like Rate? I don't know, but I think that is I think that's a good idea for trying out. I might try it out because honestly, you know, I think that would work out great. So, I'll probably fail Pritzlevitz. I'll have to take all my money out, but it'll probably be worth doing. I think I get to keep the brewery, so honestly, I think it's probably worth it. So the one thing I do want to try out there too, which is probably after spawning all the guards, is also trying to spawn all the lanterns, because I think Marius is immortal, and he is immortal, and if I can get him running out there, I can probably get lanterns out there too. So that's probably well worth it. So, hello Hunter, how you doing? So, that would be pretty good. I like that day, no chaos. You haven't seen all these lanterns? Oh, this is great. This is they're permanent. That's the thing. Like, you can mess with this game so much, and it's like, this is like vanilla. There's no mods attached here, unless you count the DLC as a mod, but there's no mods, so you can do this in your own game. This is what I love about Kingdom Come. It's basically, it allows you to mess with the game as much as you want. And, it has a certain breaking point, but it's not too bad. So, hey, Cookie Dough. So, anyways, now we're back here to the start of here.
All right there. Show me what you have on you.
Hey,
God, he's back again.
this again. Get out of my way. Exactly.
For security reasons.
Security reasons to get out of my face before I smack you with my wooden sword.
Fine. Now get out of my way, because you're definitely not searching me.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. You can go ahead.
Yeah, poor NPCs. Hardcore all perks. Chill in your... Yeah, anyways. So, so everybody knows the pricing system here. And, I kind of went over it. So if you're a little bit late, let me know. We can kind of do that. But, yeah, so going over this entire thing, the entire, costs that I have so far to the basic setup, if we go up here, actually, let me call my horse. Come here, devil horse. Yeah. Come out here, devil horse. So we're going to go down here. So I'm starting basically how the village is set up. The start is at the bridge that we have over here, and then Henry's paying for everything. So anything that you see out here, Henry has to pay for, unless it's like a peasant's house, and it doesn't really count. That's their problem. But we're starting all the way out here. What I'm making Rate to start out is right here. So when Henry crosses this bridge, anything that has like a use per se, then basically we're going to charge Henry for. So for example, here we go, like this bridge right here. So as we said, in the village itself, it costs about $4 grand for a bridge, and that's what we're charging Henry. So this is one bridge right here. So that's one bridge. This is another bridge. So Henry would have to pay another $4,000 for this bridge. That sounds fair, right? So, let's see. You should become a millionaire. I'm already a millionaire with Henry. But at the same time, I'm not level 20. I have never actually got Henry to level 20 all the way. So, yeah, the max level is level 20. I don't know why. Like, for some reason, my game just doesn't like it. And I just never get to that point, because it's just how I play. But anyways, so 2 bridges. That's 4,000. We barely crossed into the village, and we're already at 8K there. And then, like, we go to here to the miller. Even though, like, he does act like a shop, and he has a mill and all that. So I cost him at 5,000. That sounds about fair, right? So 5,000 for that. Yeah. So that's pretty good. And then there's a tanner over here that nobody really ever uses. That's another 5,000. And also, I'll show something cool off of here. So, Trial by Squire figured this out a while ago. This is kind of unique. and I don't know what to do with it quite yet as like an exploit, but here it is. So if you go here, I might have to drop a save to kind of show this off properly. Let's see. Well, yeah, it doesn't really matter because actually, yeah, here, hold on. Let me drop a save real quick. Let me do this. So drop a save, doesn't matter. Henry's gonna get drunk because he can. There we go. So what we're gonna do is that we're just gonna make her call the guards or something. Oh God, not again. I just folded her like a chair. All right, Henry, get someone to get the guards called. Come on, go get the guards. Get out of here. Go for it.
Yeah! Don't let him get away!
Yeah. I'm not gonna get away. I'm waiting for you to call the guards.
Come here, quick! Alarm!
Run for it, buddy. Run for it.
My
Henry's
God!
here. God. Anyways, so we're gonna wait for him to actually give us like, what do you call it? Some kind of charge. So we basically have some symbol up there saying that we owe money or something like that because we smack people. So that's all right. Hey Tony, how's it going? Live streams all around. So, jeez, run for it, buddy. Run for it. Yeah, so while we get that, we'll show off the one thing I wanted to show. The lady just stands up. You know, she just gets KO'd and says, like, I'm going back to sell stuff. No, lady, come on. You just got KO'd. Like, I just love this game when it does that. So, all right. So we're going to wait till we actually get charged with a crime. And then I'll show this off. But, yeah, like, lady, come on. Take her stuff. Why not? And also the other unique thing, too, is, like, you notice you knock out vendors, their stuff still stays out on the table. So if you want to steal stuff, you just got to knock people out. But you got to do it before you get charged with a crime. So, whatever. Anyways, we could probably show this off anyways, because what happens is that what it is this ladder. The guy is taking too long, so I don't want to bore everybody else here. So, anyways, you can use this ladder here. And what's special about this ladder, you say like, oh, it's just a ladder. Well, sort of. But the issue is that when you climb this ladder, you technically enter a different region of the map, okay? So when I'm down here, I'm in Ratte, but when I'm on the ladder, I'm in a different area altogether. So like if I go up here like that, and then it resets everybody actually in the region. You know how people just go back to walking? See how she just kind of entered in, now she's walking back to her bedroom and she's leaving because she's knocked out? But if I go back on the ladder, it resets her altogether. And it's kind of weird because the game, like, you will climb this ladder. If you have a bounty on you or something like that, and you climb the ladder, the bounty doesn't show up. And now I climbed, and now she's coming back out. Like, the door's, like, there. So it's kind of weird how, like, right now it's not showing because I kind of knocked her out, and her husband's running. So as long as you don't have a crime problem, it's weird, but I don't know how to abuse this exploit so far. There's few regions out there that you would have this, you know, put out or whatever else. So the thing is, too, is that any ladder really works. So you go to an inn or anything else, when you're on a ladder, it gets transported to a different region of the entire map. And it sounds useless right now because I haven't figured out a good way to exploit it, but it's a good way to reset all the NPCs if you need to. So, anyways, okay. That was a side titrate there. So let's go back to figuring out costs here. So this tanner shop, if we actually used it, I don't think anybody ever uses a tanner shop. Has anyone ever used a tanner shop, to be honest? Anyways, tanner shop there, 5,000. You know, it counts as a vendor. There's not a tanner shop, you know, in the booklet that you have up there, but most like the butcher, bakeries, and all that stuff, they're all worth 5,000. I'm charging 5,000 for this, so Henry would have to pay 5,000 for this. And then here's another thing too. Down the way, I don't think a lot of people realize this. There's some blasted charcoal burners all the way at the end of this entire region. So down here. Oh yeah, Chase. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. So it's good to. Yeah, like it's kind of hard to get into Kingdom Come Deliverance at first because it's such a weird game. So, but once you get into it and you know what you can do, it becomes way better. You're like, oh, I know the rules of this, and I know how to do this. But anyways, there's dirty charcoal burners all the way on this end. I didn't know this existed until like I actually needed charcoal for the village. So, but it's just like, you know how I feel about charcoal burners. Like, there you go. Dirty charcoal burners. Hey, all right, fine. Here you go. Stop messing around. So charcoal burners, it's going to cost Henry an extra 5,000 here. So, anyways, even though it's not really a shop, but you can buy some. There's an extra. Henry just knocked out your guys, and you said, "Yeah, sure, all right, fine. You can just get knocked out. We're not worried about anything." So, yeah. You said you used to sell hides there. Man, that's hard business. Like, honestly, I like for the future of Kingdom Come. So, I would love for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 if they had hunting where the only way you can, like, the real way to make money is basically poaching and selling hides and all that. So that works out. Oh,
Is
God.
he here again?
Yeah, this is a Wayfair spawn too, apparently. You can actually mess with the Wayfairs quite a bit. I found out, so I haven't found out a reasonable way to get them to, spawn massive amount of stuff there. So, oh yeah. Hey Hunter, you just got back. So with again, if people just joining us right now, the mission of this right now, what I'm going around, I'm trying to figure out how much it would cost Henry if he was to build Rattay from scratch. So I just kind of want all your guys' opinions, like if my pricing seems kind of off, like how much it costs. Hey, look, a guard shows up. I don't know if you should be here, guard.
Yeah.
Come here, guard. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
And look at that. There's another Wayfair. For some reason, this... Oh, that's Manlon. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
But anyways, we owe money, not for killing people, but for just actually just doing stuff. So it's not that big of a deal. So it's... Yeah, I like that. They should make more legal ways to make money without main quests. Yeah, it's... I agree. So it'll work out. So we'll see how Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, because like the way I usually made money before I got into a lot of exploits was basically hunting, just taking all like the meats and everything else and selling that. So you speak of thousands of groshens if I think of way beyond what it costs really. Yeah, so just as a reference for people joining us here right now, the initial amount that I got was about under $500,000 to get Rattay built. Like, not the walls, just not the castles, not the walls, just kind of like all the shops, bridges, and everything else. And it's actually quite a bit of money right there for that. Then if you include the castles and all that, whoo, baby. So I kind of want what you guys think would it cost really. But anyways, let me show off this one thing with the ladder, since now we actually have a bounty. When I climb the ladder, you see that the actual bounty goes away. So that bounty goes away right there. That's actually crazy, because now I'm in a different region. But when I get back, I'm in Rattay. I'm in a different region. I'm in Rattay. And then, like I said, it resets the NPC. So this guy is going to come back out. Don't make me a liar. Okay. The game's making me a liar. She's asleep. The other guy's kind of just doing his own thing. So there's two guards over there. Oh my God. Anyways, let's get back to that. 2 million. You'd be surprised. I don't think 2 million is... I don't think it would cost 2 million, but it could. So far we're, sitting around bridges and everything else. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So bathhouse, I'm labeling it as 5,000. So I think 5,000 seems reasonable for a bathhouse. It's kind of like a general business. Everybody's pretty much on board right there.
Yeah.
So there we go. And here's the annoying part. So there's a bridge here, so that's an extra 4,000 for Henry to pay. There's also laborer camps out here. There's also laborer camps. There's also the executioner hut too. That's an extra, 5,000 there. Every bridge will cost 4,000. There's also a little mill over here that's technically a miller but doesn't sell anything. So that's what it is. Also, alchemy makes way too much money. Yeah, that's that. So, yeah, new way to get away from the coppers, climb a ladder, yeah. So you're saying, Pranius, you're saying it's 15,000 for a bathhouse, or what are you saying 15,000 for? Which one should be 15,000? Yeah. Two big buildings comparing from ashes. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of doing this live stream. I kind of want to know what your thoughts on, how much it should be. But it's, the only reference we have is basically from the Ashes DLC. So I'm kind of, adjusting those prices and kind of charging Henry for every little thing possible. So that's that is a thing there. So the bathhouse. So 15,000 for the bathhouse. Okay. Let me write that down. I'll have to adjust that. That's a good thing. I'll do like a little over and under sort of thing. Bathhouse, 15,000. Everybody else seems pretty good with that. Let's see. I only charge 5,000, so I'll add that up there. Yeah, the castle walls are gonna be stupid expensive. Yeah. So that's gonna be a thing there. So let me deal with these guards real quick. I think I owe money. Hopefully not murder, because I don't have to reload. Because there's too many guards to deal with. Yeah. Come on,
committed a violation. You're under
I've heard
arrest.
reports about you picking fights with people.
Yeah,
well, you won't forget.
I just killed a bunch of people.
Are you pulling my pizzle? Don't you know who I...
Well, if that's how you want it.
All right, here. Take your money.
You've put...
I got away with murder, and I only have to pay 200.
Hey,
That's fine.
hold right there. Show me what you have on you.
Are you serious? This is...
What's going on?
All right, hold on. Get out of my way.
Fine.
I'm so...
There you go. Be sorry. Depends if you're going from 1 grosh and 10. How classy. Wasn't from the Ashes about 19K for everything? Hunter, about everything from the Ashes is about 100,000. So, but then from the Ashes doesn't have so many places. So it's, Rate adds up quite a bit. So don't forget the prison. Oh, dude, thank you for bringing that up. I forgot about the prison. But it's, I don't know if that counts as part of the, I don't know if that counts as part of the actual, extended rat house. So I just charge the regular price of the rat house there. So, all right. But anyway, so we enter the main place. Let's not deal with like the castle yet up there, but just as a general location. So like we have all these different places here. I'll try not to go to every single one of them. So, we'll do that. So I think most of your viewers are EU present day Bohemia, so we're watching around 1 a.m. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Todd. Yeah, this is just spur of the moment, just testing out how this works. Like, if I do this on a Saturday live stream, I'll definitely probably be doing it like 6 a.m. my time. So, like, basically, you'll be able to view it around, like, it would be 2:30. So, I appreciate you all showing up. If you have to drop off, don't worry about that. So, I appreciate you all time being here. So... And I think, I would think the bathhouse would cost as much as a fully upgraded townhouse in Pritzlovitz. Shoot, I don't know. It's big, but at the same time, some of the houses in the village itself from the Ashes are pretty big for just $5,000. So I'm kind of, I'll extend the price up a little bit more. So, that's something up there. So, but I don't know why I went off the map here. So just ignoring this castle right now and all these places. So every single little place, like you have an armor weaponsmith. So yeah, start 10 a.m. your time. Yeah. So like 10 a.m. Yeah, that would work out. Yeah, we'll do something like that. This is, like I said, this is mostly like a testing for live stream and all that, and also just getting your opinions. But like a weaponsmith right here, like if you build it from the Ashes or you build it in like here, it's like 10,000. So we should probably charge the same for 10,000. Or let's see, Vine is saying something right there. He's saying I found prices on Bohemia 15th century. 1 cowl equals 1 faceplate helmet. Wow. So a big house in the main square, 6K up to 20 groschen. Okay. Yeah, for most of the houses, yeah, I'll keep it. I'll keep it by the from the Ashes kind of prices as best as I can, just because of otherwise I will really have to deep dive into that kind of stuff. And mostly I'm just dealing with the shops. Like this house right here that's with Wolfram's house or whatever. I'm not expecting Henry to pay for that. Peasants can pay for that. That's their problem, not Henry's problem. So he's just kind of worried about the shops here. So like the shop here, 10,000 for that. Seems pretty fair. 10,000 for the armor smith.
Egg,
hey,
salt,
lady, shut
yeast.
up. Like all these little stalls, they're only 4,000 each, so we do about a couple $4,000 there.
Come get 'em.
This is extended rat house, so the extended rat house is going to be like 14,000 altogether, I believe. So that's one thing. But the prison, how much should the prison be? Because technically, you know, the village doesn't have a prison, not unless you do hardcore Henry and make your own prison. So should the prison be like 5,000 cost? You think that's pretty fair, everybody? I mean, one visit to the Ratte Armor at night. Yeah. Yeah, 10K with all the equipment furnished. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I mean, they're pretty small shops. I mean, the houses are nicer, so that's the only thing. Ladies, shut up. So yeah, there's that. There's also a scribe up here, so I charge 5K up it for the scribe because technically he's sort of a shop. There's a tailor shop that's actually open for once. That's 5,000 in here too. They don't have one in the village itself, but honestly, it's just a standard kind of thing. So 5,000 would be there. Same thing with the alchemy shop here. 5,000 for the alchemy shop. You know, it doesn't have one up there. That's perfectly fine. Then I charge Henry 800 for this alchemy bench that you have here. It's only 800. That's easy to go. Yeah, Vincent, got into videos when I was sick with a fever. Man, you were watching like a freaking fever dream while a fever. You couldn't tell how sick you were, but I'm glad that they worked out for you. Now, here's the tricky part. So the churches are the real tricky part, especially this church right now, because in the village itself, like to rebuild the church itself, like from like the repair and stuff. It's not building it from scratch. It's actually just building it from like, a state. So I kind of added money to that. So like the church itself, like if you're building it all together, the cost of the frescoes and everything else, it comes out to be like 40,000 groschen. I added an extra 10,000 groschen on top of that just to build the church. But this is a really nice church. I only charge 50 grand for it. Do you feel like we should charge more for that? And also, like, I owe 59,000 groschen. I haven't paid anything. Henry owes like almost 60 grand just in indulgences if he wants to be forgiven. We'll get to that later. Yeah. Sturdy materials, so they might be more expensive than the village counterparts. For sure. Absolutely. That's kind of like why I want to talk to everybody here and see what your thoughts are. I mean, should we like add on an extra 1,000 for every house? Goose. 50K minimum. Yeah. 50K minimum for sure. I feel like even like this church itself is like we're undervaluing it at this time. This church, 100K in my opinion. The next one would be 2030 because of the size. Okay. That's fair. I think, I'll split the difference with you on that one there. Instead of 100,000, I'll do 75,000. How's that? So, for church, I think that might be there, because, 100,000 is really, really big. So, 6 eggs, 1 cabbage, and sin are free. Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty good. Yeah. I'll go for 75,000. I'll kind of split the difference on there with you. And the other one, I'll keep it 50,000. It's a much smaller, but then with that 50,000, it'll just kind of like they're building each other kind of deal. So I like that. Now this dangerous guardhouse, now technically there's guards present in here, and like I think I showed this earlier. For people that were here earlier, they already know this danger that exists in here. You don't want these people to move. If I go in here, I'm not allowed in here technically, so it's kind of weird. But there's a guardhouse. Oh God, let me out. This could crash my game, so that's why I don't want to go in there. Like, there's so many guards, it'll crash the game. Like, look at this. Even the guards kind of like going through the door already. But there's like multiple levels in here. So like there's 2 levels. I think so for every guardhouse for the village, it costs you about 5,000. So I would say for every like little area to actually situate the guards in costs 5,000. So there's 2 levels to this, so that's like 10,000, and maybe for the extra wall, maybe make that 15,000 there. What do you think? Hey, how's it going? It's good to see you. Stupidity. Shoot an arrow, man. Don't. Oh dear God, you guys. All right, hold on.
Put that weapon away before
if this
someone
thing
gets
crashes, you know who to blame. There's one person to blame. So.
Damn.
Away before I lose my temper.
Oh God. Oh, I'm running.
Hey, you!
Nope. Nope. I'm just trying to get away on there.
You there! Stop!
So the one thing that's good.
You can't go round hurting animals that don't belong to you. There are penalties for damaging other
So-
people's property. Understand?
Yeah.
This definitely.
So here's the thing. When you shoot an arrow, I don't understand how this works out in here. When you shoot an arrow, and it doesn't hit anything, they consider it hurting an animal. I don't understand why that's a thing. So that's crazy. Hey, get away from me.
I won't put up with any more of this.
Aw.
Keep it up.
Felt that.
He must have fired.
All right.
So, yeah. So all these guys are out here. Dear God. So the other thing about guards, too, is that in Rate, or just guards in general, you can only have, like, I don't want to say, like, 7 or 8 guards chasing at a time. Like, they don't all come at you at once. There's only so many that will actually start targeting you. So, but the issue that they do, if they find, like, an awareness of a crime, they all start moving in unison. And that's when they become dangerous, because then it starts crashing my game. So that's where I'm, like, sitting there. And realistically, 200,000 for a church is very big, and it's already built. So, yeah. You know, yeah, I'm. Oh God, yeah, we'll see. I'm sticking with 75,000, 50 for the other one. Pay your tithe for the emperor. Sorry, Charles V is gone. I ain't paying no tithes anymore. Not to Wenceslas. He's not my king. No. Anyways, so yeah. So for the guard tower up here, for like this tower just itself, like this section right here, I was saying, like, what do you say, 20,000 for that? You think that's pretty fair to have 20,000 for an actual tower right there? Let me know about that. I think that's a pretty fair price for the guards there on that. So, and especially like the stone and all that, because there's 2 levels, 5,000 for each, and then 10,000 for the extra for the building too, with it. So that's pretty fair. We haven't even got to the wall section. The wall sections, they're gonna rate up the price, and I'll do that towards the end there. Also, can you hear that dog? That dog's driving me crazy. Yeah, it's my neighbor's dog, so hopefully it's not too loud. But anyways, this house right here belongs to the priest. It's part of the church, because you get a free priest house altogether with the church purchase, so I find that pretty good. So we'll leave that alone. Hey, Gabriel. How's it going? Oh, man, seeing so many faces like that. You talk like Billo, not Milo. Oh God. Anyways, so yeah, so 5,000 for that. Maybe for what we'll probably do is maybe what do you all think? Instead of 5,000 for each of like the guard houses and maybe for the vendors, we charge 7.5, because like everybody's saying, mentioning that the houses look a lot nicer. So if we charge 7.5, why is an arrow up there? What have I done with this game? Why is there an arrow just stuck? This game sometimes. Anyways, it's like 7.5 for each one. That way, it kind of adjusts the price a little bit higher because everything looks nicer. So, maybe that'll work out. So, the real legend of Chechnya. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Splashing all that cash around. 20,000, 15. I'll take it all. I mean, Henry's like he's like a Saudi prince right now. He could just throw money around like crazy. So, it's not a big deal. You're saying 10,000? 10,000 for each vendor? Like these houses and stuff? Ooh, baby. They are double level. So, yeah, that is the thing. And someone's saying you get a free necklace out of there. Let's see. Oh, go. Nope. Yeah, I keep forgetting there's a nest house. You can also just come up here and grab it. So, free necklace, 85 groschen. We can actually pay for something. Yeah. Mr. Pipe Kelly. No, I did not see the live stream last night. I was kind of preoccupied with some other stuff, unfortunately. I kind of been like all over the place. And also, I've been really sick last week. So I've been sort of just like not doing anything. I just been kind of trying to get back to normal. So I just been kind of out of it altogether. So so they're saying 10K for each house or each vendor like that. Ooh, we're doubling the cost. So like if we do that already, like 10K, we're doubling the cost of rat tape. My initial estimates of rat tape. My initial estimates are like $500,000 for just like the basic residents and stuff like that. That would bring it up to $1 million. Like Henry would have to make more money just to afford rat tape. So, oh man. Let's see. So yeah, so we're gonna go through this quickly just to kind of now we're kind of getting a better idea with prices. So I appreciate that. That works out quite a bit. So Trader's House, he's a basic Trader House 5. So we'll say 10,000 for that, 10,000 for that. So like these houses right here, they don't hold anyone. They don't have any shops, so they have guards, I guess. But we're not charging for these. These are like people's responsibilities. That's not Henry's responsibility. So that's what I'm not going to charge in there. I hope that seems fair. Like Henry doesn't need to build everything. He's going to just build shops. So here's another shop. That's another 10,000. That's a base. That's their responsibility. And then over here we have a tavern. So I'm just charging the full amount for taverns because I assume they're going to have a brewery. They have dice games. So that comes out to 11,000 altogether. And I hope that seems pretty fair because the tavern in the village is pretty nice. So, you know, 11,000 for that, 11,000 for this seems pretty good, right? I hope that seems pretty fair for the most part. And then going down here, of course, like these are people houses. They don't matter. They don't matter. They have the cobbler here. We'll just charge 10K for this. God, there's so many guards here. This is the problem that we have all the time. More guards, more guards. Another tavern, another 11,000 for this. So, do you count the scribe as a vendor? Yes, I count the scribe as a vendor there. So, that works out. What is the screen ratio? Does the screen look kind of weird to you all? Like, does it seem kind of off? Like, this is the first time I've been using the software OBS, so I don't know how that works out. I had to like shrink the screen to actually fit on there. So, I hope you all forgive me on that thing. So. So that's kind of weird right there. So that works out. Let me know. Yeah, thanks, Mia. Let me know if that costs right there. There's another guardhouse right here. So this one's gonna cost a lot too because there's multiple levels. There's one level here. There's 2, 3, and 4. So like that's like 20,000 for just the guards themselves. And it looks like it's windowed. Yeah, can you use some live action shots? It could work. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me. Yeah. Is it window? Are you able to see it pretty well, or is it kind of like shrunk down? Like, what's the quality on the screen itself? Because right now I'm looking at the live screen. I have a mini screen on there. Are you able to see it full, or is it just mini? So, yeah. Let me know on there, and then I could try to fix stuff up, but I'll probably kick everybody off on there. Oh, okay. Well. That's good to hear. Like I said, this is like a trial, so I appreciate you all like putting up with this and stuff like that. Screen looks like this. Yeah, 50K for the guard tower. Okay, that seems pretty reasonable. It's a pretty big tower. I'm up for that. So, oh god. There's a black bar to the left. Okay. Huh. Yeah, okay. I'll probably have to, like, you know, just so I don't kick everybody off, I'll probably have to mess with this with some other people, you know, like some people that are willing to put up with my insanity some other time. Like I said, this is a nice trial run right here, and I appreciate you guys. Hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. I don't know how to say your name. Duano? It's good to see you. I don't... with the image, I wanted to see the chaos. Yeah, unfortunately the chaos is Henry's pocketbooks today. Yeah, so I'll fix that. 50K for the guardhouse. I think that's good. So I'll do that. Okay, that sounds pretty good. All right. Yeah, the archery range. So yeah, so the archery range down here, it only costs 1,000 for the archery range. But here's the thing. The archer right here is actually a shop. So really, he's kind of like a basic vendor. costs about 4,000 for basic vendors. I'll charge 8,000 just to make everybody happy with Henry's pocketbooks going broke. So we'll do that. I'll kind of just double the price of what I'm expecting there. So there we go. If you want a little chaos, I don't, you know, you can just do this. Oh, look, oh, he doesn't spawn back, I guess, because you can't win the archery contest with them. Why do you have all these shields? Huh. He's been picking up shields everywhere. I could have sworn I killed this guy multiple times. There you go. There's your little chaos for you guys. If you ever need arrows, you can get free arrows down here. They don't restock, which is sad. But what do you have in here, by the way? This is like the one person I don't rob, so it's kind of weird. Let's see. Wine? Wait, what? I did not know that. What? I did not know you could just steal the wine from her without winning the competition. So, yeah, okay, that's crazy. You don't even have to win a competition. You could just steal it from here. It's just sitting here. My God, I did not know that. I played this game so many times. Yeah, stupidity. Yeah, for sure. But the thing that I'm kind of curious about, like him dying, is that the issue is you failed the quest to get it. So there you go. Have no pants. Yeah, so I don't understand. Like, you don't usually fail a quest if he dies, and then they can respawn because they just come back. So I'm not sure about that. That's something to investigate later on. So, anyways, there's your little chaos. We'll just snipe people off. So we got that section. So basically, we're doubling the cost. Do we have to double the cost for like the taverns? 11,000 seems good for you. And Guts, you're asking what hours are you? I'm on the West Coast right now of California, so I'm on that time zone. So, yeah, it's so I'm like, it's probably like 4 o'clock around here, but I can basically, you know, like I said, if I do this on a weekend, like this is just spur of the moment, you know, live stream. If I ever do this is kind of like after work. So I just have to, you know, like on the weekend, I'll definitely do a lot earlier. Like people are saying 10 or 9 o'clock my time. So it'd be a lot easier for everybody else to actually view the live stream rather than having to stay up to 1 a.m. So I know that's a lot. So, but either way, a hunter place, he's a vendor. So he's like 8,000, so he's 5,000 normally. We'll count 10,000.
What was that noise?
Oh, I can't just get away with that. I thought I had enough stuff here. So also for everybody's kind of, we'll just do that. For everybody's kind of thing, bang my wang. What do you do for work? Not this. Okay, this he's ruining my good time. So I do a lot of sciencey stuff. I'll leave that on there. So, it's, you know, I kind of do a lot of good stuff out there. A lot of, you know, research off there. So I have a pretty good job. So it's close to midnight. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I'm glad you all could show up. I didn't mean to make it so late. Hey, good morning from Australia. Alex joins us. Hey, it's good to see you, man. Yeah. So this is a basic forge shop. They only cost 8,000. I think that's pretty fair. There's nothing unique about it, so I'm only going to charge 8,000 for this. And then here's the other church that's out here. This church right here is, you know, I'm going to just say 50,000 starting off since we're charging 75 for the other one. So we'll just keep it like that. Yeah. Oh, the Cuban philosopher. You know, I feel really bad on this playthrough. I kind of screwed up because I killed all the Cumans that were in that cutscene. I should have kept the Cuban philosopher. Like, he still exists in the hardcore run. Like, the Cuban philosopher is still around, but for here, like, you know, just because I was killing everybody, so I feel really bad on that. So, anyways, Henry's a little drunk now, going to the main courtyard. Get out here. And I wonder if it's going to show up on here. It is. Okay, check this out. So here's something that's unique that I haven't figured out what causes it, but the only thing I can think that causes this is essentially that the guards, they spawn so much, but they also despawn when you get so far away, but then their weapons get left here. like you can see like their arrow, like their bow, and then that you can interact with it and you can stop by it. The issue is NPCs can go through this, but you can't. So you can kind of make a wall off of here. Like, look at this. Like, what is this? And I can't. Yeah, you can't pick this up or anything else. It's just guards that I have just messed with. There's even like a pulley stick
What are
here.
you playing at with that weapon?
What am I playing with? Look at this. Have you seen this? Do you guys not? There's just a pole standing up here. Come on. So I can't mess with this or anything else. So, oh, greetings from Argentina. Oh my God, I didn't realize so many people are out here. It's good to see you, Carlos. Oh man, here's our favorite person out here. How are you doing, Sir Hanish? Yeah. You know, the one thing I'm really sad about is that. Oh yeah, Henry's drunk right now. Sorry, I was gonna lockpick some stuff, and Henry's a little bit drunk. I'm not drunk, but there we go. I fixed that up real quick. So, oh geez. So in here, there's actually a cook in here. He doesn't serve as a cook, but I'm counting this as a vendor, and I want to say this costs like 5,000 for here. I think that sounds pretty fair. Oh, are we buying the chickens too? I think the chickens come free. So, chickens come free. You know, that's the villager's problem, not Henry's problem. So, like, they just keep respawning, so they're free. There's also a stable here. So, honestly, like, there's oh God, this thing's getting in my way now. There's a stable here, but doesn't work as a stable, but it is a stable. They cost about 7,000. So, we're going to just say, you know, it's a basic stable. There's nothing too fancy about it. I think the 7,000 is pretty fair setup, right? There's nothing unique. This is just saying that you have a stable here. The dead horses come with it, I guess. Yeah. The one thing that's very unique with this game that you should mess around with your own game, a lot of the horses that you can get for like free with the saddles and stuff like that, they just stay dead forever, or pretty much a long time. I think they finally, you know, despawn after like maybe 100 hours of gameplay, but they can just be around your game forever. And also, like, I stolen these horses. Oh yeah, this is Pebbles here. Hi Pebbles, how you doing? Pebbles gets to live for a while. So, but anyways, so like these horses get to stay here forever. So like Horse Bridge just exists. So that's fine. So I joined. What's your goal? What are the dead horses? Dirty Dan just came here. He's so confused. Like, what's happening? The goal here today is to figure out how much it costs to build up rat tape from scratch. If Henry actually had the ability to do so. So yeah, Pebbles. You know, for the kill everything run, Pebbles still exists, and Pebbles hasn't died. So Pebbles still lives. So but that works out. So we'll get back to Pebbles later. Pebbles is priceless. So that's the thing that we're doing. Pour a drink for Hanish. I would. I wish there was an ability. So the thing that makes me real sad for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I don't think Hanish is in that game. His voice actor is amazing, and also just everything around him is great. So it's going to be really sad not to have him around anymore. But that's beside the point. There's also this guardhouse right here. There's like multiple. Actually, I did this wrong. There's multiple guards in here. You think this should cost like 20,000 too, as a standard guardhouse? So, I think that's pretty much right there. And there's another guardhouse right there. I think this should be about 20,000 as well. I mean, oh God, you know, you're gonna have to tell me if I should adjust those prices. But I think that might be a little bit more there. What do you say? 30,000 maybe for each one of those? 50 to 60. Man, you're gonna make Henry bankrupt. Oh my God, someone's each. Oh my God. How about 45,000? All right, I'll go 50,000. They're pretty big. Yeah, all right. You're all making gatehouse price. All right. You're making Henry go broke. This is like, oh my God. I might actually have to steal more. So 30 to 40,000. All right.
God almighty.
30, 40. All right. How about we do this? How about I go on the low end, keep it at 50,000. They're saying 60,000. I'll go to lower 50,000. You know, they're pretty big. And then this includes like the gatehouse too and everything else. I think that's pretty fair. So 20K per floor. Oh God, no. I was counting, at least in my initial estimate, Vine, I was counting 5,000 per floor because there's a guardhouse on each one. It's cost 5,000 for a guardhouse, so, so it's kind of weird. Well, see, that's the thing. So in the village, Goose, you know, it costs 5,000, or it costs 5,000 to build the gatehouse initially, or just the guardhouse, and you get 9 guards there. So whatever that works out, it's insane. So, yeah, we're gonna get to the castle later. The castle is really what I wanted to bring you all into, because that's gonna cost a lot of money. So, oh no, 100. I did the lowest Paul estimate, and I did like 200,000 for like the castle on the other side, and we'll get to that. So, yeah, 40,000 sounds pretty good. Okay, maybe I'll do 45,000. So, wow, you know, I'll kind of think about that. So, can we get a Jesus Christ be praised chain? I wish we could do that. Yeah, there's the video. So let me go down to the other side of the village there. So, ugh. Oh God, so many lanterns everywhere. So we're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna start evaluating that. So you can see how I started pricing all this stuff there. 5K per floor, while you charge 10K for a house and shop. Yeah, no. You're absolutely right, Vine. So that's why we upgraded to 50,000 for that. 45, 50,000 per the gatehouse. So, you know, it'll probably be a lot closer to what it is. So, yeah, guts. Oh, it's gonna be sad. So here we go. So I already charged 4K for the bridge here. The bridge is, you know, even though this is a bridge, a gatehouse, whatever, I already charged 4,000 for this. But up here, this is where we're gonna start pricing. This is where I kind of need your help, and here's where I start estimating stuff at. So once we go into here, they have a stables in here, sort of. There's a small stables. I'm going to start calling that 7,000, right? I think that's pretty fair, right? 7,000 for the stables out here. That'll work out. But let's go to the main basement floor. I don't think that's controversial. It's not that big of a stables, so I'll do that. Let's go down here. There's an armory inside here. That's for just this one room. That's 5,000 in there. And then in here, there's a guard room right here. There's an extra 5,000 inside here. And then out here, there's another guard room. It would be 5,000. So if I double the price, because I was charging 5,000 before, I would say 10,000. Just, you know, this includes like the stonework and everything else down the bottom. Hey, get out of my way.
Hey, you! What are you doing? Fuck off before I lose my temper.
Before you lose your temper. Hey, I'm trying to do some important work out here. Come on. You know... There we go. I'm trying to do some important work out here, and this is what you do? Get out of here.
Stop right where you are.
Ooh.
Surrender.
No. Oh, come out here.
What the hell are you fooling about here for?
Oh, hey, whoa.
Go there. Killed someone. Fuck off and don't come back. Jail.
Oh, no. Well, where did you come from? Guards just kind of spawn out of nowhere.
Bring it on.
Oh, no. Henry screwed up. There's a corpse there. Oh, God. I just couldn't resist.
You can't hide from me.
I'm not trying to hide from you.
You'll get what for.
What, you want to... What, you want to box Henry? Look at this. Ah.
Hey!
Alright, we got one of you down. Alright. Alright, fine. You...
Well landed.
Oh. God, the tried and true thing. Sorry. There we go. Nobody's seen anything. Sorry about that. Yeah. I do love when they're trying to, you know, like you said, arrest you while, you know, you committed murder and all that stuff. And they're like swinging their sword. Like you can have like no torch out and they're just like, oh God. So, well, I don't think I'm charged with any crime. We're just going to we're going to ignore that right there. But anyways, so where the guards live at, I would say 10K for each of these rooms. So 1, 2, and 3. This is kind of like a basic room. So we'll leave that alone. So this is like, for just this floor alone, 30,000. right? Does that seem pretty fair to you all? 30,000 for just like this floor with the stone and all that. Like we'll get to the outside. I think that's pretty fair. I'll wait till the thing catches up because I think we have a slight delay on everything. So 30K basement. All right, that sounds pretty good. All right, so here comes the hard part where I want your opinion. 50K for the basement, for just the basement itself. That's a lot of money, brother. Oh, 1 gazillion. Everyone's gonna make Henry go broke here. No, so I think so maybe I'll up that to like 40,000. So yeah, 30,000 for not much going on. I'll do 30. I'll do like 40 or something like that. I mean, I know it's stone and it looks good and all that. Now, the rooms come with property. Yeah, exactly. So what I'm gonna do here. Here's the question I have for everybody. So how much do I charge for walls? Because this is where it gets really, really expensive. And now, so these walls are kind of crappy right here. Do I say like, and then also like where do they end kind of thing? It's kind of like without doing like a measuring tape kind of thing. Like how do I charge from area to area? So what I've been doing for my initial estimates is just going from here to like where they starts curving. So that area right there is 5,000. Bang my wing. So you're saying, what are you planning on doing once you calculate the price? So this will turn out to be a video later on and basically explain how much rat tape costs altogether. So all your opinions are going into the final video later on. Maybe not using this live stream altogether, but I'll probably, this is like research right now because I wanted all your opinions off of here. So I think that's important to know. And, so that would be good. You get charged like 10K for a village that has 2 stone structures. So I say it's going to be 100K for just one section of wall. Should be the cost of a bridge. Yeah, that's the thing. Because I was sitting here like, just for like, this is just for this section to here. That's 5,000. Like, I mean, is that too much or what? I mean, 100,000 for a section or what? So, yeah. I like initially because here's like small walls like this, they're gonna supplement the price of the bigger walls. So even though we pay more here, it'll probably be cheaper on the other side. How's that sound? Because like here's 5,000, going to where the wall changes, like right here, that's another 5,000. Here it goes again, another 5,000. Yeah, and another 5,000 once it goes here. Once it gets down to where it stops, another 5,000. So yeah, yeah, so you're saying the tiny section 1K max? Maybe so here's the problem. Like I always want to say like these prices that I have for this small sections are going to be like that. I feel like the wall might extend into the ground a bit more. Yeah. Just because it's difficult to build. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. It's tough to say. Yeah. Cause in here's 5,000 and you go all the way down here, that'll be another 5,000. And then once it turns 5,000 here, 5,000 here, 5,000 once it starts to get to here, 5,000. I'm kind of just doing like a rough estimate. So like what I counted like up here was like 13 sections of walls all around. So it gets kind of weird. Let me see. So that's not too bad. So here, but the stone doesn't cost that much. So in the, what do you call it? In the DLC, to get the stone from Townburg, like if you don't do any negotiation, it's like 4,000 for the extra stone, but that's just in one section. So I don't know if charging an extra amount for each of these walls is kind of increasing that. So let me know. Here, give me 1 sec. My phone's ringing really quick. So tell me about what do you think about like the wall costs, and I'll come back and read some of the comments there.
By all the saints! Here, people, here! I see a corpse! Christ almighty, God, help! There! Someone has been killed!
Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if you mentioned this before, but are we
Over
accounting for
there!
the labor
My
costs
God,
still?
there's a corpse!
So, like, the labor costs itself, I think that's, like, when we built the village itself, like, the labor costs was included in there, so that works out. So, Rupert's a jerk. Let's see. 8,000 per section. Yeah, 8,000 per section sounds... Hey, lady. Don't you dare call the guards on me. Oh, I didn't do anything.
There. Have you?
Hey. Hey, you didn't see anything. Come here, buddy. God, they're trying to... Oh, God. What? You stop coming in here.
Damn it!
All right. Come on. This has really gone belly up all of a sudden. Don't worry. Let's see. Yeah, it wasn't too long. If Henry can oversee the wall, 5K. If the wall's higher, 8K. Yeah, 8 to 10,000 per section. I think that's pretty good. Hey. Close the door. We're raised enough. Okay. Trying to close. Hey, uh-oh. Hey, I'm trying to close the door. Hey, buddy. I'm not even doing any combos here or anything else, so close the door. There we go. By all the guards. There we go. Somehow pickled the busiest hall. Yeah. Well, yeah, don't worry. It's fine. Don't worry. Let's see. So you're saying for the thickest walls that are taller than the buildings, maybe 15K per, but for the smallest ones, maybe 5,000. Okay. That seems pretty fair. So, yeah, once we get out to here, it should be pretty good. It's getting nighttime, so I should probably do that. And also, just as a frame of reference, if you really want to become invincible, basically, yeah, we're not, yeah. Also, we're not we're not calculating the labor. I think the labor is included in the cost already.
Have you lost
So,
your mind?
you know, we're just not going to do that. Oh, hey. Uh-oh. Hey, don't touch me. Yeah, if you want to feel invincible, just sit in this hallway with a little pointy stick and you can just take everybody on. Like, as long as no one get behind you, you're basically invincible. So how much it costs for a brick wall? Anyways, so it's one thing to deal with like that. So I think that's pretty fair. So if we go up here, here, let me... I might have to like reload just so we can actually see whatever. So Nighthawk potion. Oh dear God, my eyes. Let me just reload here and look at all these arrows. Like, dear God, like people stand here all the time. So let me reload real quick just to kind of get some more daylight. Then we can kind of adjust prices off it there. So, anyways, murders the entire population. Yeah, it works out. They should add a really giant sword. Dude, I hope they do add, you know, a giant sword to the game. Like, we need like a Swihand there or something like that. So, anyways. Yeah, so we're going to go up here. Now we got daylight again. So, ah, man. There's always so much out there. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, why am I... Okay, there we go. I thought my game crashed. Dear God. So, yeah, sorry for the flashbang on there. So, that's why I reloaded the game there. Alright. I didn't kill anyone. It's fine. There we go. So, here we go. So, the real flashbang is if you get a torch and you, like, drink that potion and do all that stuff. That'll work out. Okay. So, we only got that bottom section. We'll come back to the walls there. So we got that bottom section. So the bottom section, we're saying about 40,000 or whatever, just for the bottom section of this part of the castle. Here's another section. Should we just count them all as 40,000? Because then we got like, Tobias Farr's room. We got another little room, and then we got a cooked place. You know, is that 40,000? And then you're asking what's the first device KCD2 would be released on? Yeah, I think console or PC, so but that works out. But we'll say 40,000 for each floor, so it's 40,000 there, 40,000 here, and then this will be 40,000 as well. So, yeah, that sounds pretty good. So, yeah, because these are just basic rooms. Like this is Hans Capon room. There's a church here too. So here's where it gets kind of weird. There's like a mini church here. Initially, I charged this as 50 grand, like just to have this. But what do you think? Should we just count this entire floor as 40,000 too? Because they have a dining hall, they have like Sir Radish's room and all that stuff. So it's what it is. So I mean, I feel like it's pretty fair doing 40K a room. So basically, this entire subsection right here, up and down, is 120,000, and that's a lot of groschen right there. That's way more than I charged initially. And then we have this tower right here, where we charge 50,000 for the other tower. So what is this? Should be like, you know, that was a gatehouse tower. This tower should be like what, 50, 60,000? You think? I think that's pretty fair to do, right? So, yeah. That'll probably be something there. And I think that's pretty fair to do, so. Oh, God. Let me see. Come on, get up there, Henry. Fine. And, yeah, so we got guards. And also we got the Shadow Realm, too. So, I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know if we should charge for the Shadow Realm or not.
Laddie?
Since, like, that's a... Since it's, like, a special section. So, I mean, you could just follow through all the time and just get, you know, view of the Shadow Realm, but... You know, I don't know. That's something different. 60 to 80,000. Oh man. Vine, did I manage to snatch a collector's KCD, or you're not into that? You know, I still need to actually pre-order my stuff on there. I just been so preoccupied with my vacation beforehand, and then also like I was looking at sites. The collector's editions are like they weren't selling them in the States, so it was kind of weird. So. I don't know, 60 to 70,000 for the tower. That'd be something. Yeah. Shadow Realm is free. That's Henry's personal domain. Yeah, there you go. I like that. Yeah, so 67,000 for that tower. I would say like 120, 140,000 for just this subsection up and down. And then now we get into the walls here for just this area. So let's see. This is for each section of wall. We're going to say what? 15,000 for each section of wall? You think that's pretty good? Let's see. So like right here, so that's one section. That's a lot. Yeah. So that's one section, maybe 20,000, and then that's two sections. And I go up to here, that's 3 sections, 4 sections, 5 sections, 6 sections, 7, 8, and then we'll go to 9, 10, and then we'll just do 12. Yeah, so we're 12 sections at like 15,000 each. Good God, that's a lot. Dear God. So, oh geez. So is there, as a side question for the chat, is the collector's edition, I haven't looked, is the collector edition of KCD2 sold out, or is it like not, is it just not for sale anymore, like sort of deal? I haven't looked for a while since they announced the actual collector's edition, because it was like you couldn't get them or whatever else. So either way, that's something I'm kind of interested in. And also, like James said, like the collector's edition would be like clutter. I'm kind of worried about that. Like I was kind of like, I know I talked in the video before, I was like, I wish they kind of did like dice instead of some of the other things on there, just because I feel like I would use the dice instead, like instead of becoming clutter, but that's just me. So I might buy the collector's edition. It's kind of, like I said, it's kind of hard for me. I don't usually do stuff too much, so that works out. Yeah, it's sold out in most countries except the U.S. when they said on their stream the other day. Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, castles are expensive as hell. Like, so my initial estimate, like I did yesterday from the standard prices of this castle, I estimated this place to be 200,000. Now it's like about, just doing a rough, it's like 350, 400,000. So That's actually pretty good. That's a pretty big markup there. Warhorse said collector editions sold out except USA. You can get them to GameStop but quickly. Yeah, I'll see. I'll take a look and see if I can get them. You think the entire RD2 has been sleeping on a KCD2? Like Red Dead Redemption 2? I don't know if Red Dead Redemption 2 even knows KCD exists, to be honest. They have a huge game. So it's kind of hard to say. They have their own kind of weird, fun setups too. So, but anyways, let's see if we can get Henry. If you're really good out here, you can actually bounce between these rocks and get to like around the subsection. Doesn't get you anything unique, but nothing I found. But you can kind of bounce around on these areas and see a lot of weird stuff if you need to. Come on, Henry. Oh, there we go. Oh, shoot. There we go. Henry, no. That's all right. There we go. You get outside for some reason. So Henry's outside. We can see that. So, all right. So that's a pretty good setup there. So, all right. So for each of these walls outside that main castle there, so that's what you're saying, 20,000 for each of these subsections. So that sounds pretty good. And also, yeah, you mentioned that there's a chest down there, and honestly, I haven't seen the chest lately. I don't know where it went. So there was a question in the chest underneath under Bernard's training area. Do you remember that? Yeah, I do remember that. I haven't been able to get to it lately, so
I wouldn't beg good neighbors. But
either way. So yeah, so this entire castle area, that's probably about, you're looking at about 400,000, maybe 450. I'll do the math to make sure later on tonight. I'll do the heavy math. The big metal balls come with the gate, so don't worry, you get those too. But yeah, so maybe look about 400,000 just to pay for this if you want your own castle. So, I don't know. How do you guys feel about in KCD2 if they actually have another DLC where you build your own stuff, but you could build your own castle? So, is that a thing? Would you actually want to do that, considering how they did with this last one? So, anyways, that's a different story. So, I'll count the walls later on. It seems like this has been going on for a while, so let's go check out the other castle, because I think that's what's going to cost the most money too, and I kind of want your opinion on there. Everybody out of my way. Oh, God, it's so laggy. Everything's so laggy. Jeez. Oh, God. There we go. Let's see. Go. Yeah, KCD 2 sells better than GTA 2. No way. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think GTA 6 is going to be like a huge game. It's going to sell crazy, but I'm kind of afraid what they're actually doing with the game. Like Rockstar, are they going to make it like way more like, how should I say it? Like they're going to microtransaction you to death. So it's going to be kind of crazy. Goose, if there's another DLC, I wish it's not like Mario's yapping simulator. I agree. I don't want to see that. Yeah. And yeah, also, yeah, I agree. Unrealistic causing castles to be built because how long they take to build. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I hope like somebody with the modding community makes one. Even though it's unrealistic, it'd be nice to kind of have. So I don't think the devs could do it, but I mean, they could do it, but I don't think they could release it without like, going against their own like realism thing, but it'd be nice to have. So, anyways, let's start with the cost of this castle, and I think we'll end it there. Then I can kind of tabulate everything. Then I can actually go eat dinner and all that. So we've been going for about an hour, and then I can fix up some stuff here too. Yeah, I was just saying, I wish you could buy a house in Kudenberg too, in KCD 2. They probably will. I think house ownership's pretty easy one to do, and they need to get rid of Henry's money somehow. So I don't know how that'll work out. So, anyways, so here's the castle that we're gonna go to. We already talked about the stables out here. We talked about these. They're about 50 grand, 50, 60 grand each for these tower parts. But if we go into the basement, 10K for this area, another 10K for here, and then out here another 10K. So like 30K for just this bottom section, like just that bottom section there. So Please say I feel quite hungry. I wish I had that kind of like Henry voice. I feel quite hungry, but it doesn't work out too well. All right. See you later, Vine. Thanks for stopping by. We'll definitely do that. Yeah. In here we have like the fancy section. So I mean, maybe 60,000 for this. Maybe I should just because they have this, and they also have like this section you can't go into. You can beef jump into here, so technically, I'll count that. So maybe this whole like little house area. We'll count this as 100,000.
Show me what you've got concealed.
Hey, shut it.
What's going on?
Such a...
Here, take some money. I don't feel like killing
I
you.
suppose you could search my purse full of groschen.
All right, you can go, but not a word to anyone.
I do like how bribery in this game is the easiest thing ever. So, 60K for this entire section? Okay. That sounds pretty... Yeah, I'll do like 75 or something. It's pretty basic, but you can kind of build up there. It looks pretty good. So the expensive parts are the stone parts there. So that's those two. Let's say 100,000, 160,000. Oh yeah, Vine. We're almost done. I'd say like another 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20. So, but we're just gonna do this subsection, and I can do the rest of the walls and stuff like that. So I think we're getting a pretty good estimate. So. Yeah, so that's like 160,000. We count that, and then each of these walls with this, like, we'll count that as a wall. So that's 20,000, another 40,000, 60,000, or another that'd be 60,000 for that section. And there's a wall out there, 80, 90. We'll count that as 100,000. So 120, 140. And then that'll be like 160 in this area, 180.
Hey.
Oh, God. And then they have this section, too. So 20 here. So that's like 200,000. I'll stop here for 220, 240, 260. And I'll say 280, 300,000, 320, and then 340. Dear God. 340. And also there's a garden back here. Gardens cost 500. So that's what we're going to have to do. So yeah. Are you counting the surrounding areas like the countless mills and farms and stuff? So I'm counting the anywhere that sells stuff and that's actually labeled. So the tavern that's outside town, that counts as a tavern. So we're going to charge 11,000 there. There's also like a little shop sort of semi. So that's like extra 10,000. But I'm not counting the little houses. Those houses, that's someone else's problem. So, why is there a garden across from the shitter? That's where you get the fertilizer at. So, well, actually, it's a good point. Shouldn't they put it right there? So, anyways, yeah. Too bad Henry can't pick like the flat roses again. Give him more out whenever he wants. But whatever. So yeah. So that's for just the walls themselves. For here, we're looking at about 340,000. And then just with the, the tower, those two towers with the guards and this house. Oh, so basically for this castle setup right here, once you get across this bridge, like all together, you're probably looking for 500,000 by itself. Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable, right? Like 500,000, maybe 600,000 for this whole area. Dear God, actually my Henry can't afford Rattay now. Once you get to those prices, like we're actually paying through the nose literally on this. So Henry's going to have to do some more stealing to actually get this to work out. But you think that's pretty reasonable? 600K for this whole area? I don't know. What do you guys think? So, and I see you guys talking about the new smithing system. I'm kind of curious of where they're going to go with this. Like, I might change my feelings on that, but with the smithing system, I feel like it's kind of like even though Henry's kind of grew up as an armor smith, so that makes sense. But at the same time, it's like Henry's kind of like a knight, kind of going along those paths and doing that. So like you're saying, he becomes like a famous armor, a weaponsmith all of a sudden. So I don't know. I feel like it kind of detracts from the game a little bit, but that's just me. I mean, it'll be fun. As long as they make a fun mini game out of it, I'm great. As long as it's not like honestly, me and Skyrim's, like Skyrim used to do the weapon crafting. It was terribly boring because you had to go out there, you had to mine everything, go there, and there wasn't any reward. It was just kind of resource gathering. But that's just me. So, you know, it didn't fit Skyrim's field for me. I mean, some people liked it, but I never really got into weapon forging in that game. So, but that's just me. So, 650, 600,000 for this place. Okay, that sounds like a good agreement there. So, anyways, I think that's pretty good. Kind of like Bannerlord's economy system. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Let's see. Stupidity is saying, what's one thing you're going to search for when you play KCD once it's released? That's tough. I think the one thing I'm excited about is how they're going to deal with the mounted system, and also how they're going to deal with the, you know, actual like the carts and all that. I'm really curious about how they deal with carts, because carts are going to be, they're going to make the game quite interesting for sure. So, that'll work out. Give me that steely stick. So, but that's going to be a little bit different. So, let's see. Let's finish out today with,
Now you've gone too far.
now I've gone too far? No, I'm not going to get punished for that. Oh, whoa. You know how to dodge that. Hey, Hanish, how's it going? Too bad you can't hit him. So we're just going to finish off today by just holding off.
Surrender!
Don't.
You committed a crime and I'm arrested.
Yeah. We're just going to hold off a stairwell. And, there you go. Oh, God. Don't do archery. Bad archery. So.
You're dead.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, you're still alive?
Come here.
Oh, God. There you go. We're just going to close the door like that. There we go. Once you count all the walls surrounding the city, it'll be even more crazy expensive. It's going to be really expensive, so I don't know how we're going to deal with that. Hey, guy. How you doing? I'm glad you came in. Oh, God. See, basically, you can sit in doorways and just do this all day. So, like, if you really want to wipe out the town, like, look at that. That's, like, everyone's got stomach aches for some reason. It works out. Next time, Andy, should be a demo of horse parking on the roofs. Oh, you know, that's actually a pretty good, that's a pretty good idea. Wait. You just saw, like, a bunch of your friends dead. Come on. Ooh. So this is the problem when they get behind you. Like, you don't want them behind you at all, because then it kind of screws up the whole system. But anyways, they should, like, make Henry super freaking jacked. He's pretty jacked already, so, there you go. The only person that can stop this whole thing is, you know, basically Captain Bernard, so. Hey, shut it. Jeez. See, because the thing is, they can't really get they can't really retaliate against Henry. So off you run. Everybody run. Get away from Henry. And also, I heard they're going to have pole arms in the next game. Like, they actually have a tree for it, which I'm kind of curious how they're going to do that, because, you know, these games are crazy good. So, like, look at this. We're just, hey, stop having a stomachache down there. Like, look at this. We're just wiping out everybody. And I don't have a bounty on my head. I don't know how this works out. So, oh, geez. If you stream more in the future, you should get more iconic audio clips on hotkeys. Oh, yeah, we should probably do that. So, Captain Bernard Romance Quest. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, geez. So, oh, yeah. If we had a romance quest with Captain Bernard, that'd be great. Can you guys bring more guards over here for me? This is the problem with this thing. Like,
Now you've... What the hell was that?
yeah. There you go. Down you go. Like, it's just not even fair. Yeah, get out of my way.
There's someone there.
Uh-oh. Oh, run for the stairs.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
You win! Got you
Oh,
at
God.
last. Now you'll get what's coming to you.
Oh, God.
Don't
This-
bother trying to deny
Yeah,
it.
we got caught by
You
Captain
serious?
Bernard,
If it
so.
was all
All right, sorry, Captain Bernard.
I won't put up with any more of this. Keep.
The murderer might
right.
still be somewhere around.
Oh, we gotta drop that weapon. Sorry, Captain Bernard. There's only one way to escape from you. See you later. Jeez. Oh, man. All right, well, I think that's good enough for now. Yeah. Try building Pritzlavets. Yeah, I actually, that's what I'm sort of doing. I already built the Pritzlavets, so, you know, it's kind of, like, once you do it once in a while, once it's good enough, but I already done it there. Oh, hey, Melanomi. Sorry, I butchered your name, but I know your avatar. I've seen it so many times. Good to see you again. So, but yeah, so I'll definitely do that. So this is kind of like the ending of the stream, but I kind of got really good tips off everybody. So thank you for like contributing that. So now the cost for Henry for building Rattay has skyrocketed beyond what he actually has. So we're gonna have to do a lot more here. So Jesus Christ be praised. Yeah. Actually, you know, that's kind of interesting you bring that up on Stupidity. I don't think Henry has a clip, or I don't have a clip of Henry saying Jesus Christ be praised at all. They need to make that in KCD too. Like, he doesn't have that at all entirely. Oh, Melomy. Okay, Melomy. Okay, sounds good. Thanks for doing that. Let's see. Any other questions anybody has that they want to ask me? So, yeah, Jesus Christ be praised. Like, it's one of the best sayings off of there. Yeah, I feel the same way about KCD too. Like, I'm trying not to get too overhyped on that. Like, it's honestly, you know, it's going to be good. I got a good feeling about it, but at the same time, like, I'm always nervous. Like, after, like you said, like Starfield, Elders, like, and all that, like, you always get like the little, fill off of there. So, can I stream this weekend? I will see about it. If I can, I'm not sure what to stream about. So I think if I do stream, it'll be something like trying to fix the whole setup and how that works out. But mostly the weekends, when I actually have the weekend, I usually try to edit the videos for Sunday. So that's what I'll probably be doing most likely, unless I can kind of get it fit up. Has anyone been as far as ever decided to go do wait what has there been as far as even to decide to want to go to do more look like okay, I'm not sure. But maybe he says in response to NBC. No, I don't think so. I would capture Henry saying that I have like a folder of just tons of Henry stuff. So you know, like Henry says a bunch of things that I didn't think they were possible. So, but I haven't heard one of that. Jesus Christ be praised would be one of those I'd definitely capture. So he doesn't even, yeah, that'd be good. Can you make a video looking over the new 2-hour KCD 2 footage? You know, that'd be interesting, Jimmy. I might try that. Like, maybe, you know, if I do a streaming, maybe I'd do something like that, like comment over that, and then we'll kind of go through it together, watch it all together if people are interested in that. If you are, let me know. But honestly, I haven't seen it yet, so that might be pretty good to kind of get my, you know, just on the top of my head thoughts about what they've done. But I'll probably speed through it a little bit too more. So, yeah, the Unhinged. Yeah, Andrew, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You know, honestly, I feel like KCD, like Kingdom Come Deliverance, is really good for unhinged playthrough. So it actually makes the game, even if you're playing by yourself, it makes it really good. So I'm glad you all enjoy it. So, yeah, that's good to hear. I really hope that we can have companions or higher guards next game. You know, that's interesting, you know, James, that you bring up about like the, you know, Henry's like, you know, going up in the world. You know, I don't know how the AI works. That's the only thing I'd be worried, because the AI is pretty not that good. So we'll see how that works out. So yeah, I'd be scared. They're going to get stuck on a lot of things. I'm going to end up killing the AI more than anything else. So anyways, yeah. What's your opinion on I feel quite hungry pandemics? Pandemic, sir. Hold your microphone to your mouth. Yes, there need to be more food pots all around stupidity to cure this hunger stuff. So, anyways, yeah, KCD 2 would be great and all that. So, but anyways, to stop me from rambling and all that, I'm going to end it right here. But thank you, everybody, for joining. I appreciate everybody's opinions. Thank you for giving me pricing. And you'll definitely see it this weekend if I can finish the editing for that, about like a video on KCD or about how much it costs to actually build Rattay. And Henry can't afford it now. Even though he's rich as ever, he can't afford it. He's not that rich. He's not Hanish rich, which is something to say. So I will let that know. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly, James. Like, this game lets you be unhinged as much as you want. So it'd be good. So, yeah, have a good one, everybody. Yeah, thanks, Goose, for still in this. Yeah, have a good one. Yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys next time I stream. I might do Saturday. Maybe we'll do that video maybe early in the morning, especially if you're, like, way out there altogether. And so keep an eye out for that, and I'll try to wake up. I've been more of a morning person, so that's a possibility. So anyways, yeah, thanks so much, Bang. I appreciate it. I'll try to keep the videos coming. So anyways, have a good one. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining again. I'll see you later, all right? Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Here we go.